tired of slouching and having head forward posture?
We've got some simple stretches you can do at home using a ball or the posture pad.
That's right.
So it's been our experience typically when someone has bad forward head posture. The area affected the most is the C6 through T2 region. This is commonly where people will kind of form a neck hump, so we have to get that corrected.
Sometimes it's called dowager's hump. So when you have this head forward posture, the joints that we're talking about are on the low neck, and they're actually facet joints, and there's a lot of musculature around this area. The facet joints we need to actually kind of break loose a little bit. It's kind of like a rusted hinge, and the muscles and ligaments we need to stretch, and that can happen. Mike, can you show a better example?
So we actually have a hinge model here. This is the guy's head, and this would be his chest, his nice little tie there. So from a side angle, if this is his neck, typically we got a hinge here and kind of hinge here if you want to actually look up straight. So if these are kind of rusted, stuck in place, we essentially need to break that rust or free up the facet joints there to get a nice neck over body posture.
That's right. Let's show them how to do it. Okay, we're going to show you two different options how to work on this and get that head forward posture taken care of. You can use a ball like this, about a 6-inch ball that's soft, or you can use the posture pad. The advantage to this is that it really specifically gets into the area that you want to break loose, and that's by the design of it, and that's what it's made for. But we'll show you the ball as well. So in the seated position, a firm chair, you're going to place it so that the wide part of the triangle is up and the radius area is against your back. You're going to adjust it up and down depending on where you feel the best stretch. Go ahead, Mike, show them how it's done.
So once you get it in the correct spot, all you're going to simply do is raise your arms up. We call this the hallelujah stretch. So you can kind of arch your low back a little bit, but the whole point is to get your forward head posture straightened up, or possibly even go into extension if you have that range of motion, depending upon how tight you are. So you can hold this up here for 15 to 30 seconds, do 3 to 5 times.
Good, good. If there's any sharp pain with this, you're doing too aggressive, just into a nice stretch. Now, if you have a ball and you're going to do that, it's very similar. Simply get the ball behind your back, right on your spine. Adjust the level to the height that works for you. You can stretch back, a chin tuck in, head up, but don't go way back like this. We're trying to break the lower neck, not the upper neck. Break it loose, I should say. Again, stretch here, the hallelujah stretch. Oh, is that good? Some people may find a smaller ball works better. It's up to you.
So a good idea is to try this with the ball first. If it works well, then a posture pad might be the right tool to help you progress even more with it.
Right, and after this, we're going to show you even a more aggressive way to get at this lying on the floor. Now you can do this lying down on your back. You're going to place the posture pad down in a manner just like this. There are tennis balls with holes where they stick into. Those tennis balls are there for a specific reason. They're going to get into the muscles on each side of the spine. They'll work into those muscles as well as mobilize the vertebra joints to help break that loose. It's an option. You don't have to do it because it is more aggressive. Sometimes it's uncomfortable for people. If it is, simply take the balls out. Now, Mike, we're going to leave him in because he's used to this and he wants a little more aggressive stretch. Go ahead.
So simply lie back on the balls, like, ooh, that is a little bit more aggressive. And what you want to do is relax your head, try to touch it to the floor. For video purposes, I might lift my arm up so you can see the posture pad, but just keep it at your side like this. Some people are going to be so stiff they can't. This hurts their neck. My dad personally is 70 and he has a stiff neck kind of like this. He can't put his head down. So simply placing a pillow there to begin is what you would want to do. You have some support, but you can still see I'm getting that stretch, breaking up that hinge in that region we talked about earlier. Once this feels easy for you, you can slowly either get a thinner pillow or eventually remove the pillow if you're able to do that. Then you should have some good neck range of motion. This gravity is pulling my neck down, so you want to sit here for a minute or two, what you can tolerate. It's more of a prolonged stretch.
Right, right. This is pretty advanced. You could add the hallelujah arm motion in there if you wanted to. Again, it should not create any sharp pain It's one of those things you just use good judgment. We're here to help ourselves, not irritate things.
Man, those tennis balls really dig in.
Yep, that's the job. They work well.
If you'd like to purchase a posture pad, that is a mouthful to say, go to bobandbrad.com and click on the Our Store tab. You will find it there. You can also find it available on Amazon.
That's right. And if you want to get a ball, simply take it from one of the neighbor kids or your grandchildren.
We don't sell those on our store.
I know. This is a joke.
If you want to check out more videos on how to correct your posture, you can click the video link on the screen.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists.